In this video, we're going to use PAA Awesome Sauce and the Wade and Butcher medium-sized hollow straight razor. Stay tuned. Hey there, folks, and welcome back for another video. I'm your host, CDB, and if it's your first time here, welcome aboard. I hope you'll consider subscribing below. So, as mentioned, today we're going to be using the PAA Awesome Sauce shaving soap, which you see that handsome fella right there, which happens to me. So thank you, Douglas, for that. We'll talk a little bit about how the soap came about as we go on. But first, let's talk about what it smells like. Oh, nice, strong scent. I would call this one at least 7.5. It smells like, quite simply, Prorazo Green Aftershave. I have been after a soap and a long-lasting aftershave in this scent for years. You can go to the PAA website, which I'll link below if you want to see the notes. But to me, it's a green barbershop. Really classic barbershop scent. And this soap smells like this. It does not smell like this, which is a completely different scent. And this has been a complaint for people for years. The soap and the aftershave don't smell really anything alike, minus a little bit of a green. This soap smells dramatically different from this. And this, I think, is an excellent and one of the best classic aftershave scents. So now, we have this classic aftershave scent in an artisan soap, which I think is awesome, and hence the name Awesome Sauce. There's a number of things that Douglas did here, which I take as an honor. So this was sent to me by PAA for free. I want to mention that. So obviously, I'm very enthusiastic, not because it's for free, but because I've been asking for this for years and years and years. And when I got it, I was just like, man, he nailed it. And Douglas and Fran, he and she, I should say, they absolutely nailed it. It smells like this, not affiliated with this. Anyway, I could talk about this all day, but let's just get going. I'm going to start with some, misting, because we need to wet the face. We have about 24 hours growth today, which you see there. We'll go ahead and start misting. And this contains menthol, but I'm going to kick it up a little with the ice tube from PAA just to get some additional cooling. Why not? Why not? Let's just enjoy the shave. I've been waiting for this soap for a long time, and I actually had two other artisans try to make it, and they just could not get the scent right. It just didn't work out. But Douglas and Fran somehow nailed it. And so no one is happier than me about that, because I've always said I love the scent of Prorazo Green Aftershave, but it just doesn't hang around. So now we have the soap, and, you know, PAA aftershaves generally tend to hang around. And so really happy about that. Okay. The soap, by the way, if you get the CK6 formula, it comes to you $24.95 for 5 ounces. That is $4.89 on our price chart. Fair price. If you get it in the classic formula, it is $14.95 for 4 ounces, or $3.73, which is a good price. So you can choose either formula. And it was very kind of Douglas to ask me. He said, hey, would you like me to make this available in both formulas? And I said, please, because there are budget-minded shavers who really would like that. I'll put the ingredients. I'm using CK6. Put the ingredients right there. I think CK6 is widely regarded as one of the best, if not the best, vegan formula on the market. Many people feel it is, and I think everybody pretty much feels that it's a quality soap. And so this is my first time using this, and man, that Prorazo Green aftershave scent is just coming through. By the way, we're using the PAA Switchback 400 brush, and I have an AP Shave Co. Silk Smoke knot in here, which has quite a bit of backbone. And I will link these products below if you're interested, the ones that are available, because I got a ton of questions last night, or actually Friday night, after I made my unboxing video about when it was going to be available. And it went on sale Friday night, or I should say Saturday morning in the East Coast time, 9 Pacific. So it is for sale, and I'll put some links below. One of the things I want to mention is Douglas reached out to me few months ago and said, I'm working on this because I've seen, you've asked me about it previously, and I saw your video where you've been raving about this for years and wanting an artisan to make a long-lasting aftershave and soap. And so he made it, but we don't have a partnership. In other words, I'm not, if Douglas sells, 1,000 of these, I don't get kickbacks for it, unless there's one caveat, and I forgot to mention this last night in the Real Talk. I use affiliate links. So if you buy from my links, the PAA products that I mentioned, I get a stipend that goes towards the channel. But if you buy from anywhere else, it doesn't put a penny in my pocket. I'm genuinely grateful that this soap is available for everyone. So if you use my affiliate links below, it helps me out, and I appreciate it, but you are under no obligation to do so, and buy it however you like, if you like. And, it's always up to you. I'm not trying to sell it to you, but I am very happy about this. I don't know what straight razor shave we're on today. This is 70 something, maybe 72, I'm not sure. The razor, I forgot to mention much in the intro here. This is the Wade & Butcher medium-sized hollow, which is one of my favorite straight razors to use, actually. I love it. It's a great shaver. I got it from John's Shave Shop on Etsy, and go check out that interview if you haven't seen it. I think you'll appreciate that, where at least John shares a lot of his knowledge about straight razors and honing and a little bit about restoration and so on and so forth. And I thought that was a great conversation. So check it out if you like. Nice scent on this soap. I am getting some nice menthol cooling as well, which I happen to like. So I'm very grateful that Doug and Fran made this scent, because man, oh man, it is a wonderful scent. So I'm really pumped about it. Let's use our Doug Bear sort of swing-in method. And the reason I do that is it allows me to see where I'm putting the razor. And Doug Bear's got a lot of awesome tips like that. And he's an excellent shaver. And he has a good way about training, passing on tips, I find. The soap is performing as you would expect. Again, it's PAA CK6. It's a proven formula, at this point. And for me, either the regular formula or CK6, in my estimation, are good performers. So in terms of quality, like slickness and glide and all that kind of stuff, I really don't think you have anything to worry about with PAA soap. So you can try whatever, soap you want from PAA. You're pretty much going to get a good quality soap. That ice tube has really kicked up the chill on this soap, which I think is awesome. You don't get a tremendous amount of menthol scent from Awesome Sauce. For my take, it just smells like the Proraso. Maybe that the scent kind of just blends in with the Proraso green type scent that it is, and I just don't detect it. But it's not like in some mentholated products where I'm not detecting a lot of menthol scent. That's just me. You could be different. Our sniffers don't always work exactly the same, but what an enjoyable scent, because I've been waiting for this one for so long. That's why this is enjoyable, because it's just, again, I had two other artisans try to make this, and the scent just didn't come out. They came out more eucalyptus-y and so on, and that is not what I wanted. I do appreciate the folks who tried. It means a lot that they tried it. It just didn't come out right. But this one, he nailed it, and so that's why I'm so happy about it. And I appreciate that he was kind enough to put my face on the label. Like, that's not one of those things that I seek out. I didn't ask him to do that. It was nice that he did it. And, some people won't like that. Not everybody is a fan. And some people may not buy it because of it, but I appreciate that Douglas was kind enough to sort of say, hey, this one is for you. And I appreciate that. So thank you, Fran and Douglas, for that. By the way, I do have them scheduled. Well, actually, they're not scheduled, but there will be a Real Talk episode coming up with Douglas and Fran, and we'll talk about a lot of different things. I want to mention one other thing. Yesterday, after I made the unboxing, there was a gentleman sort of dredging up things from the past as it applies to PAA. I'm not interested in what people have done in the past. We've all lived through that already 5-6 years ago. I'm interested in how people conduct themselves today. And so, from my perspective, Douglas and Fran have been doing wonderful things for the community. Whenever there is a need, they step right in. They are among the first to do so. And so, for any mistakes that have made, in my view, they have more than, made up for any transgressions, as far as I'm concerned. And that's where I stand on that. So, if you can't find it within yourself to forgive, then I hope you never need forgiveness, because I sure have. And I am glad that people have forgiven me. We all go through periods of our life where we have rough times and so on. So try to find it within yourself to watch how someone acts and the things they're doing. And maybe, just maybe they're worthy of forgiveness. I am certainly glad that people have forgiven me for the dopey things I've done in my life. And in this hobby too, I haven't done everything right. Who has? We all sort of have to grow up in the hobby, as I like to say, and learn how to navigate. It's difficult. It's not always easy, because there's always people that have things to say, and it's just not always easy. Here's our Dr. Matte cloth. It's kind of difficult for me to see on this side. My eyesight is not outstanding. And seeing where that ear is sort of difficult for me, so I always struggle on that side a little bit. By the way, if you're starting out with your straight razor and you hit a spot like that where it's tough, just back up and restart, Don't try to muscle it through. If it's not moving well or you feel like you're stuck, just back up, maybe change your angle a little bit. Don't try to power it through. And that's my advice. All right. Man, this scent, I'm loving it. Of course, that's obvious. I asked for it, so, I'm loving it. He and she. I keep forgetting Fran. We often forget Fran, and I don't think we should. I am guilty of that. I'm betting Fran does a lot more work than we realize, and I'm sure she has I'm sure she has a hand in many of these great scents. And I know that Douglas is the public face of PAA. But I would not at all be surprised if Fran is that workhorse. It's just, Now Douglas, one thing I will also say about Douglas is, I realize not everybody likes his personality, although I don't mind it. But man, what a hard worker, both he and Fran. That's the one thing you cannot, even if you're not crazy about PAA, they work. They work and work and work, and they're always churning, and they don't rest on their laurels, Easy for you to say, huh? They're not, they just consistently churn. So much so that I was talking to So Sharp David the other day, David Gonzalez, and I said, man, they're just constantly doing stuff. And so much so that they take even separate vacations a lot of times, because they're like, hey, we got to keep moving. And just bringing these products and stuff. And, you know, that is dedication. Whatever you think, when it comes to work, they bring it, you know, they really do. And they certainly brought it with this one because, man, it is really good. The scent is nice and robust. You're going to enjoy the scent throughout the shave, which to me is really enjoyable. This is, now apart from using, when I was a kid, I used my dad's like British Sterling and Canoe aftershaves. But as an adult, in terms of using a classic aftershave, this is the first aftershave I ever bought when I got into this hobby, Perazzo Green. And I was blown away by it. That's why it means so much. It kind of holds a sentimental place, you know, in my heart, because it was the first classic aftershave that I bought in this hobby. Because I bought the Perazzo Green shaving soap, and I bought Tops Sandalwood shaving soap. But I bought the Perazzo Green aftershave. And so this was my first hobbyist. You know, again, I've used aftershaves before I got into traditional shaving. But this was the first one that I bought in the hobby. And I've always loved it. And that's why I'm so excited. And that's why it means so much to me. And so, you know, it really does mean a lot. Okay, let's finish up strong here. What an enjoyable scent and shave today. Wowee. So thank you, Douglas and Fran. Really appreciate it. And again, as mentioned below, if you want to use my links in the description, it helps the channel. I appreciate it. But otherwise, you can buy it. Use whatever links you want. Won't put a penny in my pocket when you use those links. There is no, you know, there's no partnership in terms of I get an overall take of awesome sauce. Because, you know, I don't do it for that reason. But I do use the affiliate links simply because it helps put these products on your screen, you know. Because we spend a lot of money. And those of you who are hobbyists know what I mean. So any little bit, $1 or $2 here and there, it helps. I want to thank all the people who've contributed over the years and used those either Amazon or PAA affiliate links. It certainly does help. You're not going to make a ton off of it, but, you know, maybe every now and then it adds up enough to buy another shaving soap or something, which is something I get to use in front of you guys, and I really appreciate that. So thank you. Very nice. Good quality on this soap, as you would expect from PAA. It literally is, from my perspective, awesome sauce. All right. By the time we get to this cross the grain, most of the growth with the straight razor is already gone. But we clean up just a few little spots, like high up on those cheeks there. Very, very nice. All right, that was awesome. The blade was great. Everything was great. Let me rinse. We will come back with the post. Stay tuned. We usually don't show this on cam, but today there is no burning anywhere from the alum block. So the soap did a great job, and I was on point today. So that's awesome. Stay tuned. Let me rinse this off. All right, we dried off cam with our Lancaster because I wanted to save a few seconds there because I realized this video is probably going longer than I would like. This is magic because it's made by witches. That was an awesome shave. I know it sounds kind of cliche, but this stuff here, if you like the scent of Perazzo Green Aftershave, again, Perazzo Green Aftershave, not the soap. This is the scent we've always wanted. Now we have it, thanks to PAA, Douglas, and Fran. So awesome. I'm going to enjoy using this for many years to come, and I hope if you think it's a scent you might enjoy, you know, give it a shot. Totally up to you. We used the Wade & Butcher medium-sized hollow here. Did a great job. Again, I used the alum, no burning whatsoever, so it was just an awesome shave. And to finish off the awesome shave, we have the awesome sauce. And Doug threw in this I can't think of what these things are called. Atomizer. This very fancy looking atomizer. So we're going to use it, and hopefully this aftershave has some lasting power, unlike the, just squirt a little on the dome there too. Oh yeah, this stuff smells great. Whew, very, very nice. And I hope this will stick around, unlike the Parazzo Green. And that's the whole point of having this made, is to have a long-lasting aftershave. He does sell these atomizers. I don't know how much they cost, but I'll put a link below. Let's give it another couple of bursts. Oh, excellent, excellent scent on that. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. I have been your host, CDB. I'm reminding you, it's your shave. Do it your way, even with awesome sauce, should you desire. Until next time, stay safe. God bless.